Welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 39. Um, it's been a while since my last session for me, so let's just figure out where we were. We have these arboreta, we built some of them. Why are these stuck? Electricity looks like. Well, that's not so good. Let's see, electricity. I guess, yeah, this is. Let's just feed that a little bit and see if things pick back up. Let's see. Here we look like to be having some output issues as well. I guess that's possibly it was the inserter that got, or if the composting stuff gets slowed down a little, then this of course gets slowed down, etc. So let's see, maybe we want to be building. So I think there are two options, right? We can either try to really scale this up and see where we go from there, or we can try to build another one of these setups. And I'm actually leaning towards doing another setup, or actually extending this a little bit just to see what happens. Mostly because I'm not sure the ratios will stay intact if we have higher tech as well. So yeah, let's do that. So what we probably need here is another composter, right? Another two algae plants. That seems like the way to go. What else did we have? So we built the extended smelting setups here, and yeah, those are ready to roll when we need them, basically. Yeah, so I think that's probably what happened. I just crafted the other arboretum, and yeah, now we're running kind of low on power. I'm not sure why this would be. Yeah, I guess we had some power issues while I was running the game when setting up, and that sort of cascaded. So let's just extend this a little bit and get another one of these algae plants in here. Ooh, we could be using algae farms too. Yeah, those are probably, let's see, so they have a crafting speed of 1, and this one has a crafting speed of 0.75, and the energy consumption is, I'm not sure that's better actually. Okay, so if we divide so the power ratio is 129 divided by 103, which is about 0.25, and so the ratio of the crafting speeds is 1 divided by 0.75, which is 0.33. Yeah, so it does actually help a little bit. So I guess it makes sense to upgrade those. They do take electronic circuits, but yeah, I guess, yeah, I think it makes sense to do this. We also might, so let's see, if we do we want to switch to something else for algae production, or do we want to use wood for this? What I'm gonna do for now is I'll just add another algae farm, and then I'm gonna figure out whether we want to upgrade these or whether we want to be using something else. Let's see how we're doing on stone brick. We don't have anything. Let's get this out of here then. Let's switch this over. Maybe I want to put a second machine here that makes makes stone. It might, that might actually make a lot of sense, right? Because stone is actually quite quickly. It's just that we need another assembler. Yeah, I'll do that. It'll allow us, because this is actually, it creates quite a lot of crushed stone. So it would allow us to have both stone and landfill being produced. Let's see, there we go. Oh, we actually had another one, but yeah, that's no problem. We'll need more assemblers at some point. I guess I'm out of power poles, so let's craft some. Yeah, so what I'll do is we'll put an inserter here with a chest, and I'm just gonna switch it around as well. So this one will be producing stone, and this one will be producing landfill. Yeah. Because this one gets more of the input, and I think it makes sense to just limit stone to two stacks. That should be fine, and if we need it, we can pick it up. Let's put some more in here. How are we doing on the bricks? Yeah, we need a couple more. Anything else? We'll need some iron. Luckily, we've got a little bit of a backlog of that. So let's pick that up. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, basic circuit board. So I'll also want to be crafting some of these guys. So let's pick up some farm. Maybe we want to set up a small chain for that as well. We could do that here. Just cellulose pulp. Do we need any additional ingredients for that? I guess we need cellulose fiber in addition. So we could like feed that off here. Yeah, so once we've crafted another one, what I'll actually do is here we go. We can craft one of those. I guess it says I can do this, so let's cancel that. Yeah, we had a couple of cellulose pulp in reserve. I'll queue another craft though. Can't hurt. Yeah, so yeah, we really are running low on power again. I'll just leave it for now a little bit, since, well, we don't. I am kind of curious why this happened. I guess because I added an arboretum, right? So it makes sense that I guess the passive power draw on this shouldn't be that big of a deal. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how this happened, but that's just, I guess it's also the fact that we're just drawing some extra power from the stuff that I added, and it's a little bit more than I accounted for. Let's configure the offset here to be on this side of the belt. We might also add some more windmills. We have plenty of landfill. We have some iron in reserve. We don't have steel in reserve, but that's okay. Let's spread some of this lava around, and that hopefully should be enough to kickstart everything. If not, then we'll figure something out. Yeah, let's see how could we craft any windmills? Yes, production. We'll need steel plates, but I guess let's put some in here, and we can craft a couple more windmills. That should be good to support the steam engines going around. I guess, yeah. So I mean, basically, yeah. Let's keep a close eye on this. See if we basically we can feed two arborida, but yeah. So this yeah. So maybe we'll also need another composter, right? Where do we get that? I could have sworn it would have been here, but apparently not. Compose over here. Yeah, so we'll need some steel for that as well. So good that we made that. This has priority over windmills, right? Because you can see the algae backing up here, so it makes sense to add another composter, because that's clearly. I'm saying clearly, but these guys are running, I guess. So I'm not sure it's clearly the bottleneck, but it is indeed a bottleneck of some sort. Yeah, this starts just slightly piling up. So I want to make sure we have plenty of backlog to keep all of this running. It looks like part of it is also just the fact that it sometimes this is just not enough to actually reach this last machine, which might be something that can cascade. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure on that, but let's see this extractor. Okay. Here we need to take care not to accidentally remove this patch of water, right? Because we're getting, or we should be getting water out of this. Maybe I no, I couldn't have filled this in, right? This is, yeah, this is just working fine. Okay, good. Let's cancel this and first craft, and then we can set up another craft of those. Okay. Alright, there's actually no backlog at the moment. Let's just so fill this in and add some inserters. Now we are seeing a little bit of backlogs setting up here now. If we look at the ratios here, so let's let's create a hell mod for power if I don't have one already. I think I compared the two methods, but I don't have a full power hell mod. So let's create one. Okay, add power. So what we want to do is feed a steam engine, and we'll do that with a boiler. Here we could select the fuel, which is carbon. Yep. And let's set how much. So let's say 1 megawatt. Yep. We'll need carbon. So this carbon is, oops. Add a recipe. Add this recipe. Why filter by carbon? Why does this not? That's kind of weird. Let's see. If we change this to something else, like this. that's not what I wanted. Let's see. I don't know why. I need some more. Edit this block. Remove production block. Remove production block. Yeah. Power. Okay. So we'll change this around, and it should be carbon. So if I click this, we'll get the recipes, right? So, but if I click this, then we don't. So, show hidden, I guess? No, show disable. English names, system. Nope, filter by ingredients, nope. Okay, I guess, can we just add a recipe? Carbon. Yeah, I guess that works, but let's see. Weird. Yeah, okay, so if basically if 2 of the steam engines are running, we're low on power. If 3 are running, we barely make it. And if it's 4, then we're fine. Let's see, we do have a little backlog here, so let's also extend this, I guess. I had another assembler ready to roll here. Okay. Let's put that down here. Extend the belt a little bit. Or craft some more belts. Copy this recipe and add a power pole or 2. Actually, these are covered, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, so I guess there's something. Yeah, it's power, right? So power slowing everything down is just sitting in the way of us progressing. What I could do is just put a stack of charcoal in here. That might also help, because it will basically ensure that basically this loop will more or less be fully powered, and it will make sure that we have at least basically almost enough. Okay, let's try to make something out of this. I guess I'll build a couple windmills, because I'm not quite sure. Like this should be plenty to feed these arboreta, right? But it will be a while before there's actual backlog. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's see. This looks like we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's retry. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna go to power, but I'm just gonna go to coal production, and that should. So we do have already. I'll just delete this production line. Oh, I guess I went into a production block. I don't know. Block. Edit this block. Okay. So what have we got here? So what the question was that I had is, what should we be using to make compost? Right, so this is Yep. And okay, so this is created in an assembling machine. This is also created in an assembling machine. So is this. So is this. No, this. Right? These are just normal Aurei. These are all assembling machines. Okay, so, and this is actually produced in chemical plant 1. And this uses carbon as fuel. Okay. So, okay, so this block consumes. Yeah, so and one block of yeah, so this consumes in kilowatts, but the output is 1 per second, so that's also, so it should be 180 megawatts. Does that make sense? That seems like a lot. Yeah, that is a lot. I'm confused somewhere. So this is the output that we want, right? It's the carbon recipe. Let's see, building information. Yeah, so yeah, if we want 1 carbon as output. Ah, okay, so it says we get 60 per minute. Yeah, that's almost 1%. Yeah, that's almost 1 per second, right? So that should be 180 megawatts. But that's clear. Oh, that might be actually what we are getting. Let's 180 megawatts. No, that's clearly not what we're getting. But do we have the amount of recipes? That's amount of machines, so it should be 1 1 1 1 2. That should be just a 1. Yeah. So the seed generator. Okay, according to this, so seed generator to Arborida should be 1 to 2. But if I look at this, that's clearly not the case. So let me just, I'm gonna throw this one away and just set it up from scratch. And I'm probably missing something, but let's see, carbon. Yep. So, and we want one of these guys. Okay. We're building this in a chemical plant 1. And that's it. Yeah. We need some charcoal for that, and we built it in this way. The fuel for this is actually, wait, yeah, so you set that here. So the fuel we're consuming is this one. Ah, okay, so here now this becomes red somehow. And I guess that messes something up or something. Outflow 60 per minute. Yeah, so let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much back up again. So, do we have a help page somewhere? Summary? No. Help. Okay, let's see. So we have the help panel. Let's see. Production block. Yeah, we have just the production tabs, a production line. Let's see, a production block. Just a list of recipes to produce a part of something. And a production line is a list of production blocks to produce your rocket or okay. So let's see. Yeah, okay. So the production block is likely a part of something. Yeah. Okay. So we're here in a production block, but if we can we yeah. So this is production line. This is a production block. Okay. So if we want to edit this block, we go here. Okay. And then let's see, description of a quick start, I guess. Yeah. Recipe editor. Click on a block icon to switch the current block of the production line. Okay. Yeah. I guess. Let's see. Oh, we have some settings. Yeah, this all seems fine. Recipe selector, all recipe selector. Yeah. Okay, so see all products. Edit this product. Say I have to say 1.1. It's still let's say 1. So yeah, the fuel value of 1 carbon is actually 3 megajoules. So I don't know what is this 180 megajoules. That's per minute, I guess. Yep. Okay. That's times 60. Okay, so we actually get 3 megajoules of this, which sort of makes sense according to, if we look at our power tab, we're at like 7. So basically what we need is at the moment to get 3 of these guys. Okay, so yeah, we would need 2 furnaces. We need, yeah, so yeah, I guess it's a little bit less because we take this off, but that's fine. I took that into account. This is made in this assembly machine. Let's see, I have settings somewhere. Can I set a default factory level last? Let's see if that works. Yeah, it immediately gets chemical plant. Okay, okay, I guess I shouldn't be doing last. I'm not sure why this is. Wait, well, what did I do? I did something wrong. Let's delete this. Okay, so we got this, we've got this. Okay, we don't want to have last here, we want to have 1, I guess, or... Yeah, let's just do 1 and we'll change it around, that's fine. Yep, so this comes from wood. Yeah, so I guess actually, in order to figure this out, we need to figure out like how much power does it cost to produce the algae, and how much power would we sort of lose by taking out the wood, right? So let's do that instead. So this takes 103 kilowatts. It runs for half a minute. Um, so that means we get about 50 kilowatts or 50 kilojoules, and that's divided over the 25 green algae that we use. So 50 kilojoules divided by 25 is 2 kilojoules per algae. And if we look at this wood, the wood actually, yeah, so the wood is 2 megajoules per item. So the algae are by far more efficient to compost. So that's good. We figured that out. This all seems to be running now, so that's good. There is hardly any backlog. But yeah, so basically we do want to extend this a little bit more, so we're going to. We'll need another, and I was going to figure out if we wanted to do algae farm 2 instead. Right, those were just more efficient. So even if I don't want to do another recipe, I think it makes sense to get the algae farms 2 in there. It can't really hurt. The only question is there something more useful we could be doing with that? So in order to get those, we need some steel. It is quite a lot of steel, right? Yeah, and we'll need another algae farm. I mean, it needs to go somewhere, and this is clearly it needs some more attention, right? So you see that it's just not just enough. I'm also I guess this is some fancy ass composter that somehow uses electricity to speed up the process, but in general it doesn't really make that much sense to me, right? But we have a composter. Yeah, it's just not logical. Yeah, okay. So we're really getting some nice landfill as well. How we're doing on bricks? We'll need some more, I guess. Yeah. So let's do that. Yeah, I am going to go for the LG2 farms. It won't hurt. I guess. So the carbon dioxide mineralized water loop it would give us 50 green algae, right? The mineralized water, we could get it from here as a waste product. That might actually be worth it. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, it's twice the recipe is twice as fast, right? The and the inputs are probably worth it. Like the carbon dioxide we need for this is that a big deal? Let's see. So we're just gonna figure out the 2 ways to create green algae. I'm gonna put them in Helmut and see which one is more power efficient. And so let's try again to see if we can green algae. Okay. So let's say we want 100 green algae. So if we do this, it takes 100. Okay, that's a lot actually. So let's go to like 10 to make the math a little bit more logical. So this takes, if we want 10 per second, it's still a lot, I guess. But let's do 10 per second. So we get 2 brown algae out of this, but it costs 1.7 megawatts in total. Okay, so that's one. And then let's add another. And we're gonna add a recipe and create green algae with recipe 2. So let's see, for the other one we did 10. Yeah, so let's do 10 here as well. I want to change the number. Oh, I should be in here. Yeah, okay. 10. We need some mineralized water. I guess. So let's, if we got this from here, it might make sense to actually see if we, so we can make this 2 ways. Yeah, this is the way that we can actually make it. And this, yeah, this is one of the output products and has a fuel value. So these guys, so this costs 240 megajoules per minute, right? So in total, yeah, so this is a lot more efficient if we sort of discount this area. So I guess we'll do that. We have the mineralized water up here. We'll just use whatever we can to make green algae, and the rest of it is it can be produced by these guys. That makes a lot of sense to do. Yeah, so what we are going to do, I guess, is pipe this back down. We'll sort of try to, this is quite close to the quote-unquote bus, but I guess we'll chain it up here and then pipe it down here along the oxygen, and then we'll sneak it through here and create a new spot over here. This is backlogged. Is that a problem? I guess not, as long as the sulfuric wastewater keeps being used. We might want to just grab some of the belt to make sure that this works. Yeah, so this is the purified water. So let's see if we can do something for this dude. So we're gonna chain in here, sneak through here. No, not through there actually. We're gonna sneak. We'll need some landfill over here. We'll sneak through here and go down like this and craft some more pipe. Let's see, meanwhile, can we already make an algae Mark II farm? We don't even, I used it for something else, I guess. See, we'll need a little bit for that, but it will be worth it. What we're gonna do charcoal wise, I guess we might set up like a little carbon dioxide farm here and chain that over. If we manage to get carbon dioxide from this side, then we can run it down here. So that's why I want the pipe to go like this. If we're gonna make it out of something else, we can switch it over quite quickly. Okay, we have some more pipe, so let's put that down here. This is a little bit in the way, but that doesn't matter. We'll relocate these guys. We'll have to sneak through here a little bit. Like this, I guess. Oh, that's not what we want. Okay. Let's see. Awesome. Yeah, we'll have to sneak through here some other way, and let's do it like this. Then we do need some more pipe, so let's craft that. Yeah, so let's put down some of these windmills. Guess we can just sneak them in here. That might have been a bad idea because I'm gonna run the carbon dioxide line from here, but we'll see. Okay, so how are we doing on the possibility of an LG Mark II? Need some stone brick for that, and yeah, we are off a little bit of the steel plate still. Let's run that. Let's double check on this. So, okay, yeah, okay. So I forgot to account for this, didn't I? Okay. So this takes yeah. So there's a difference of about 1 megawatt, and this is 240 megajoules, which divided by 60 is 4 megajoules. Is, oh man, it's okay. So that's 2 megajoules in the end, right? So that in the end, this doesn't even, it doesn't work out because the consumption of this charcoal actually doesn't make it worthwhile to use the LG2 recipe. Okay, well that's a shame, I guess. Yeah, right. I'm not overlooking something. So, yeah, this is the fuel value of this is 240 megajoules. That's per minute. That's 4 per second times 0.4 comes down to 2.4 megajoules. Yeah, megawatts. That's actually quite a lot. So, okay, so I guess we'll stick with this this plan. We might still want to use the LG2 farm because they're more efficient for this recipe. I guess we'll do that since we can now build one. What I am gonna do is just pick this one up and use it for crafting. It will be out of business for a little bit, but let's hope it will consume more fuel and or more electricity, but it will also output more algae. So it will make sure that this is really quite. This will get a little backlog. So, okay, so that's pretty good. How have we been doing on power lately? Yeah, quite good. Like we managed to get everything we need. So that's quite nice. Yeah, I guess we'll get a one or two more of these. We really do need to be scaling up power, and I guess the way to do it is really to upgrade the buildings because you get more out of it efficiency wise as well. We'll probably need some more steel again. Yeah. And bricks as well, possibly. We have enough of those. Yeah, so electronic circuits is the other thing. So I guess we got some solder and tinned copper wire, so if we need the electrical components. Yeah, okay, so craft some tinned copper wire and then collect some carbon from... we removed the chest? I guess we did, so let's just pick it up off the belt. Oh, the steel furnace is out of fuel as well. Yep, so I need a reserve assembly machine for that. That's probably why I had the assembly machine ready to go in the first place. Yeah, so craft some tinned copper wire as well. Let's handcraft that. That uses quite a lot of tin plate. I might need some more. Yeah, so this is all nicely backlogged. We get a stack of tin plates. Do we want a stack of solder? I guess let's wait because this triggering might cause power issues again. Which seem to be good for the moment, but it could escalate. Yeah. I guess we could also be crystallizing the... If we crystallize the mineral water, that might be quite nice, actually. It doesn't seem to be that much, but then again, the sulfur running back is just free. The thing is, I would need to set up what's it, crushing of... I could actually do that, right? We have the space for it. It could fit exactly in here. And the ores that come out of it for now are exactly the same as this one, so I guess that works out. Maybe I should do that. It's free ores, right? So why not? Yeah. Let's set that up. So what we need for that, basically, I'm gonna fit a crystallizer in here. It will take some more power, so maybe I should first... Yeah, I think it makes sense to first focus my attention on power for a little bit more. But when we do get that, it's exactly what we want, basically. We want free resources. Let's see. We need a little bit more steel. Is this still going on? It is. That's good. Yeah, so if we look at, for example, steel furnaces, those need green research. Do you have anything in here that we need to research too? Fluid boiler, advanced mechanical refining, juvelite. So this is a way to get some specific ores, but let's see. So if we crush the juvelite, then for this it's all 1-to-1, right? And for this it's 1-to-2 or 4-to-2. Yeah, I'm not sure this does anything for us at the moment. It's maybe it does. I think so. Okay, so let's see. Currently we have these, right, which are then crushed, which is 2-to-2 as well, and this is 4-to-2. For actually 4-to. Yeah, so I guess if we need the other ores that are in this recipe, like what is it, the manganese or the tin, well, this is actually seems kind of efficient, right, to do. But we need, yeah, we would need a sort of bigger setup for it. It might make sense to get this started at some point. It also sort of seems that we might want to have some ore sorting setup just in general, because this is quite specific to the current recipes, and I took some shortcuts here. Let's see how we're doing on plates. 2 more. No, that's not gonna be enough. Let's get some more in there. Yeah, this is luckily still not overrunning these guys. Yeah, if we need some more pipe, we can pick up the stuff that we had before. This is starting to nicely, not back up, but they're all working hard. I was also gonna craft some more electronic components. Let's see. So this needs tin copper wire and carbon. I should probably craft some more tin copper wire. This actually takes a lot of copper. Yeah, 10 copper cable. Do we have enough solder here? Yeah, we have a decent amount. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so we can get some electronic components, some boards again. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. This needs some more steel plates. We've almost got that basically. Now we need some more bricks as well. I guess it's mostly if we manage to pick up one of these guys, then I guess we can craft it, right? Yeah, awesome. We could have pre-crafted some of it, but I guess this is good for now. I should have got for YouTube a while ago, I guess, but let's do that now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.